Hey guys, so in our house, at least once a week, sometimes more, we are eating some kind of Asian food. We just love all of the flavors. I love the spice. I love how they all come together. And so today I'm going to be making one of my favorite things that I just kind of threw together and created, inspired by one of my favorite restaurants that introduced these chicken lettuce wraps onto the scene many years ago. And so I have all the ingredients here, and we'll get started in just a second. Of course, you have to have some lean ground chicken. I start with that. We have the shredded carrots. We serve it on the bib lettuce, and then we throw in some crunchy diced water chestnuts. We have just about every sauce that was in my fridge. I pretty much clean it out, and I'm going to confess to you, there's no recipe. I'm just going to be doing a little of this, a little of that. It's like your grandma used to cook, a dash of this and that till it tastes right. And something special with these little packets that you get from the takeout restaurant, these hot mustard packets. Don't throw those away because they come in handy. I'll show you how to get started next. We're in the process of browning the chicken. We want this cooked all the way through, and it's just about there. And then we just start adding everything that we love. I went ahead and minced up some garlic and some fresh ginger. That's kind of optional, but I like this. It adds a little extra something. And then just start grabbing things from your fridge. This is toasted sesame oil. You just want a tiny bit of that because that's really going to pack a punch. And I put a little bit of soy sauce in there. This is spicy Szechuan sauce, which I love. I'm going to put some of that in there. This is spicy teriyaki. Everything I do is spicy, so if you want to tone it back a notch, that's completely okay. This is a sweet chili sauce that we just love. That's also going to go in the sauce that we make later. This is a gochujang. This is a Korean kind of spicy ketchup barbecue sauce, but it's kind of sweet as well. So I put that in there, and then I'm just going to stir it around, and I kind of go on the color. If it looks right, then I give it a taste and see what it's missing. If it needs a little more Szechuan, a little more teriyaki or soy or whatever that I think it needs, then that's what I add to it. So I can't really say that it's a specific recipe. It's just to taste. You just kind of know when it looks and tastes right. So then when we get it to the right taste, we're just going to go ahead and let it simmer a while and let all of those flavors just kind of get in there. So I'll go ahead and give it a taste and see what I think it needs. That's tasting pretty good. Might need a little more of the Szechuan. It's kind of sweet right now, so I want to spice it up a little more. Maybe a little more of the soy, and a tiny bit more of the soy, or the sesame. So I'm going to let that go a little while longer, let it kind of cook down and the sauce reduce a little bit, and then we'll show you how we put it all together. Oh, almost forgot. These are the diced water chestnuts. I want those in there. You may or may not use the whole can. I'm going to go ahead and use the whole can. That's going to give it a little crunch along with the carrots that we put in at the end. So it's just going to be so refreshing and yummy. So we'll finish in just a minute. We have finished browning our chicken and all of those wonderful spices and flavors that have gone into it. So now we're ready to put it together, but we want to make a sauce for it. I used to at the restaurant, they would come to your table and put this together in front of you, sort of impressive. They don't really do that anymore. I kind of miss that. I guess they thought, okay, enough, the show's over. But anyway, so that's really key to this. I love making the sauce. It really sends it over the top. We're just going to mirror some of the same ingredients we put in there. This is the spicy Szechuan. We have some of the sesame oil. That's just going to give it that nice toasty flavor. I put a lot in there. I hope that's not too much. Then a little bit of the sweet chili. And then we're going to put in some of the soy sauce for that nice saltiness that we like. And I told you to save those packets from the takeout restaurant of the hot spicy mustard. This is where this comes in. It's perfect for this. And go easy on it because it is spicy. Put a few little drops of that in there. Just stir it up. And then you're going to give that a taste, just like you did the sauce while you're cooking, to see if you think it needs something. So give it a taste. Hope it doesn't burn my mouth off. Oh, that's perfect. Hardly ever do I nail it on the first time, but I got that right. So I've gone ahead and I've plated up a couple of these. I leave the carrots separate just to keep them crisp, and some people don't want the carrots, like our son hates carrots on his lettuce wraps. So I'll leave that off, but I go ahead and just spoon a little bit onto the bib lettuce. I'll put a few carrots on top, and then all you do is wrap it up. You can spoon the sauce on. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get another spoon. I'm gonna spoon the sauce on because it gets messy like a taco if you try to dip it. So I spoon that over, and now we're gonna give it a try. Ooh, it's kind of messy, but you know, you're amongst friends. Oh my goodness. You get all of those flavors. You get the sweet, the spicy, the smokiness from the toasted sesame oil, the crunch from the water chestnuts and the carrots. It's fantastic. Plus, I've got a bonus recipe I'll put at the end to show you how I did it in bite-sized form for a party, like an appetizer. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.